Imagine a simple night, a pizza delivery, a couple of college roommates, and a single mysterious drug that will turn everything upside down forever. This is the story of Pizza Movie 2026, a film that blends stoner comedy, chaotic adventure, and surreal hallucinations into one unforgettable ride. But what happens next changes everything. The movie opens on Jack, played by Gaten Matarazzo, a high-energy, reckless college student who somehow manages to get the entire football team in trouble. Everyone at his school seems to hate him. He's a target for pranks, water balloons, and every humiliation imaginable. Then there's Montgomery, or Monty, played by Sean Giambrone, the shy, cautious roommate of Jack, a student who tries his best to blend in, but struggles with social anxiety and the kind of awkwardness that makes teenage crushes feel like life or death moments. Monty has a crush on Ashley, a cute classmate played by Peyton Elizabeth Lee, and every interaction with her sends his heart racing. Together, these two roommates are under constant attack from their dorm's bullies. There's Logan, the campus jock, and his crew, who take every opportunity to humiliate them, sometimes in the most absurd ways imaginable, like, yes, farting directly in their faces. It's brutal, it's ridiculous, and it sets the perfect stage for the chaos to come. One night, after a particularly rough day of hazing and embarrassment, Jack and Monty decide to unwind. Their plan is simple. Order a pizza, grab a bottle of alcohol, and spend the night chilling. But fate has other plans. When their liquor is destroyed by Logan and his friends, the night takes an unexpected turn. While searching their dorm for something else, they discover a decade-old tin of mints tucked into the ceiling, a leftover from Frankie, played by Sarah Sherman, a quirky former chemistry student who apparently dabbled in unusual substances. Curious, Jack and Monty pop the mints, unaware they are actually M.I.N.T.S, mind-igniting neural tuning stimulants. Almost immediately, their world begins to twist in ways they never could have imagined. But there's a catch. The only way to control the effects of the drug is to eat the pizza they ordered, which is 2 floors below them. And that's where the adventure begins. A simple mission, a pizza delivery, becomes a chaotic odyssey filled with hallucinatory madness, body swapping, and dangerous, unpredictable effects that escalate with each passing moment. But no one expected what happens next. As Jack and Monty begin to feel the effects of M.I.N.T.S, the movie transforms into a whirlwind of surreal comedy and psychedelic insanity. Every phase of the drug is more intense than the last. Phase 1 might just make the world feel slightly off, but by Phase 3, they're contending with exploding heads. Yes, heads literally exploding at the slightest provocation. Phase 4? Body swaps. Monty wakes up in Jack's body, Jack in Monty's, and chaos reigns. Meanwhile, their former friend Lizzy, Lulu Wilson, who used to hang with them but drifted into the popular crowd, crosses paths with them at the worst possible moments. Her presence adds tension and a little emotional weight, reminding the audience that even in the most absurd stoner comedy, friendship and loyalty matter. And the pizza? It might as well be guarded by dragons. Every obstacle becomes more ridiculous and more dangerous. There's a delivery robot with grand ambitions of its own, a butterfly with a grudge, and relentless hallucinations that seem to merge dreams with reality. No one expected what happens next. The movie throws in meta jokes, dreamlike sequences, and even nods to other stoner classics like Harold and Kumar. But here, the stakes feel strangely real. If they fail to reach the pizza before the 6th phase, they could be trapped in this hallucinatory nightmare forever. Even as the drug twists their perception, the audience can't look away. Will Jack and Monty survive the night? Will the pizza remain just out of reach? The tension builds not from traditional danger, but from absurdity itself.
Each scene is unpredictable, escalating the suspense in ways you didn't know were possible in a comedy.
Now the stakes get personal. As the night stretches on, Jack and Monty confront more than just physical hallucinations. They're forced to confront themselves. Jack, the reckless troublemaker, realizes that his impulsive choices have consequences. Monty, the shy, nervous one, learns that he's braver than he thinks, especially when it comes to standing up to bullies and asserting himself with Ashley. But the biggest twists are yet to come. Phase 5 brings them face to face with realities they never imagined. Time loops, out-of-body experiences, and even a mini musical number with clowns. The movie revels in absurdity, yet each sequence reveals something about growing up, friendship, and self-acceptance. Even minor characters get their moments. The resident advisors, led by Blake, Jack Martin, become almost villainous figures, combining elements of epic fantasy with the mundanity of dorm life. And don't forget Lysander, Monty's pet butterfly, voiced by a surprisingly iconic actor, whose grudge against the roommates becomes both terrifying and hilarious. No one expected what happens next. The final phase of M.I.N.T.S. looms, and the pizza, tantalizingly close, becomes the ultimate prize. Every hallucination, every twist, every meta joke has led to this moment. The night has pushed Jack and Monty to their limits, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Finally, the climax. Jack and Monty navigate a hallucinatory obstacle course that takes them from the top floors of the dorm to the lobby, dodging hallucinations, bullies, and the bizarre characters they've encountered along the way. When they finally reach the pizza, it's not just a victory over the drug, it's a symbolic triumph. They've survived the night, learned about themselves, and repaired the bonds of friendship. Lizzy, too, returns to the fold, reminding us that even in chaotic comedy, relationships matter. And the final twist? The film closes with a wink at the audience, a clever meta joke that breaks the fourth wall, reminding viewers that while the night was absurd, the comedy and chaos were intentional. Pizza Movie isn't just about drugs, pizza, or hallucinations. It's about growing up, taking risks, and laughing at life's absurdity along the way. This movie may not be perfect. It leans into chaos and absurdity, and sometimes the middle drags, but that's precisely what makes it a joy to watch. It's a celebration of stoner comedy for a new generation, a hallucinatory, hilarious, and oddly heartfelt ride. So, if you're craving a late-night adventure filled with laughs, mind-bending visuals, and maybe a little pizza, this is the movie for you. Thanks for watching this full recap of Pizza Movie 2026. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell, because we break down every crazy, hilarious, and unexpected movie you love. And remember, always save a slice for the end of the night.